Okay, I think I got it together. Greetings, everyone. I am Dr. Michelle, founder and visionary of Free Life 7, a life and wellness enhancing company, giving you tools and strategies to awaken your physician within, allowing you to release stress, toxicity, disharmony, and recharge your vitality and vibrancy for life and living and your health. So I'm going to go ahead and just get right into it. First of all, I'm a little bit late today. I just came from acupuncture. So if I seem a little zen, then you'll understand. I mean, I just left. But I want to respect and honor my commitment and our time together. So today's Wellness Wisdom Pearl, because we are doing 7 days of wellness wisdom for the 7 dimensions of wellness. First day was physical. Yesterday we did environmental. Today we will do occupational. So some of you may be thinking, well, if I just want to feel better, then what does all of that have to do with me feeling better? What does that have to do with my aches and pains, my high blood pressure, my diabetes, whatever the case may be? And that's because it requires a change and a shift in your perspective to have a more holistic way of thinking, to see that everything is connected. Everything in our bodies are connected, and so everything in our lives are connected as well. So what affects you at home will affect your health. What affects you in your relationships will affect your health level of wellness. Definitely what affects you on your job will affect how you feel both emotionally and physically. So that is what we are going to discuss today. So today, occupational wellness. So the definition of occupational wellness is the ability to find balance between your work and your leisure time. It also requires you taking a mindful approach of what your purpose is, what you're passionate about, and a career path that fit where you feel that you fit in, you feel that you are contributing. And so one thing in order to do that is that, first of all, you really need to address your stress level. A lot of people experience stress from their jobs. If you know what you're passionate about, if you know what your purpose is, or if nothing else, you know that you really love doing, that you would do for free, then when you explore that, most likely that is your purpose. And you can live out your purpose at your employer. If you're one of those budding entrepreneurs and you're thinking about starting a business and don't know how, then think about your employer being an investor. I heard that from Lisa Nichols, and it just completely changed my perspective. The money that you make through your place of employment is the money that you would take to incorporate, file your articles of incorporation, any necessary documents, any necessary supplies that you need. So when you think of it in terms of that, it's a more holistic approach. And that can help ease and relieve stress at work. Also, trying to take a more mindful approach of your relationships at work with your coworkers. Sometimes, as we all know, there's always going to be office politics. And everyone has an opinion, and you have various personalities. Even though you may have similar gifts and talents, that's why you were employed by the company. But everyone has different personalities, different experiences from their past that affect and shape who they are and how they react to things. And then we're putting all of this into one company or one division of a company or in one area with a set of cubicles. Sometimes that can be the perfect storm. But when you make a commitment to be the calm in the storm, then that can also help relieve stress. Sometimes everything doesn't need to be said. There's a lot of strength in quietness. There's a lot of confidence in quietness. So something just to keep in mind. What else do I want to talk about where it comes to that? But it's really important to think about how you can feel less stress and a healthier mindset, i.e. occupational wellness, because we spend so much time there. We spend at least 8 hours a day at our places of employment, at least 40 hours a week at our places of employment. Some people who are attorneys or doctors, accountants, construction workers, whatever it is you do, and you're offered overtime, then that's more than a 40-hour work week. And things that are on your job, if you don't find a constructive way to release the things that bother you, then you're going to take that home with you. That can affect your relationships at home. Or you're just going to internalize it. And internalizing things and not being able to release that can cause stress and that can cause dis-ease. So stress, as we know, can contribute to high blood pressure. Stress can contribute to high blood sugars, i.e. diabetes. So those are things to keep in mind. So today's wellness wisdom pearl, especially for the people who they may love what they do but don't love where they're doing it, or you feel a business inside of you and you don't know how to birth it, or you're using entrepreneurship as a hobby and you want to do that full time, that you don't want to work for someone ever again, that you don't want to go to work or leave from work feeling that you've been unappreciated and devalued. Trust me, I understand that feeling. I have been there in the past. And I felt like I was just a body. When you give your all, you try and do your best to make a difference, to make an impact, to do your work, and to do it with excellence. And you feel that you are unappreciated and devalued. And that did happen to me where I felt that way. And I said, I will never be unappreciated or devalued again. I will never feel that way again. So today's wellness wisdom pearl to address those things and have occupational wellness, because occupational wellness is not just where you work for pay, but it's where you work, where you can express your purpose, express your calling, express your passion in a tangible form, is visualization. Now, visualization is extremely powerful. And when you visualize, you don't just visualize where you want to be, but you visualize what it looks like, what it feels like, not just emotionally, but tangibly. Smells around you. What do you hear? And visualize yourself taking the necessary steps to get there. No self-sabotage, no self-chatter that devalues you or causes self-doubt, but visualize every step. One visualization meditation that I did had you visualizing your perfect day from the time you woke up to the time that you went to bed. What you ate, what you accomplished, where you went, how you felt. And it really made a difference to go from A to B, B to C, C to D. But don't get discouraged in that, because sometimes you have to skip A to D and then backtrack a little bit to tidy up C. But just being mindful, just being grateful, and being patient, but most importantly, being tenacious. So today's wellness wisdom pearl is visualization. So if you go to my website, www.freelife7le.com, and you become a subscriber, then I can send you a sample visualization meditation that I've used for over a year. And I would be happy to do that. And please stay tuned. If you miss this live broadcast and you're replaying, or if someone has shared this with you and you're not really into Facebook like that, then I do upload the videos onto YouTube. And my YouTube channel is Dr. Michelle. So thank you for joining me. I look forward to connecting with you on tomorrow, day 4 of our 7 days of wellness wisdom, where we will continue with another dimension of wellness. So until then, have a positive day. Be well. Be good to yourself. Thank you.